Thank you.
$710 KNUS in Denver.
AM 1460, FM 101.1, The Answer in Colorado Springs.
Along the Front Range, this is the Jeff and Bill Show. We hear both sides. And, Billy, we are in a very special location this morning.
Very special empty location right now.
Yeah, that's right. We are the early ones.
We are it.
Getting up. Rocky Mountain Voice Freedom Festival at the Douglas County Fairgrounds in Castle Rock, Colorado. Yes. Jam-packed room expected later today as we welcome everybody from Tina Peters to Dog the Bounty Hunter. J.D. Vance's mom's coming by.
This is going to be amazing. I can't believe you got J.D. Vance's mom. That's fantastic.
That's when you know the party's really kicking.
Yes, exactly. When someone's mom shows up.
We've got Chris Wright, Secretary of Energy, will be joining us tomorrow, along with Greg Gottfeld and Nick Shirley. All down here at the Rocky Mountain Voice Freedom Festival. If you want to learn more, snag up some of the last-minute tickets or attend the rodeo, which will be taking place tomorrow. By the way, the rodeo is only $45 and free for kids 17 and under.
That's cool.
And they got, I saw all the food trucks loading up yesterday. I think we got about 7 or 8 food trucks. Everything from hot dogs and ice cream to beer. They brought out the bar. The bar trailer.
Yes, bar trailer.
It's a horse trailer.
Oh, no way.
They converted into a bar.
Oh, that is smart. That's really smart.
Amazing.
I love that when they use the unique vehicles and kind of transpose them into something else and get them into something. I think that's really cool. There's one around town that is actually an old cable car. That is really cool. So, oh, my God, I can't believe that.
Hunt's
a horse trailer. Kids
are going to be doing cotton candy. They got a little cotton candy machine that they'll be
that's wonderful.
in there. So,
are we doing varied flavors or colors, or are we just rolling with one? What are they doing?
Two.
There we go.
Yeah, raspberry and there's like a blue and a pink.
Here's the thing. Have you ever tasted the cotton candy and said, that's a flavor?
Yeah.
No.
Right.
It's all sugar.
Identify what flavor
not
that
at all.
is?
No, there's no flavor. It's just sugar.
So that's kicking off tomorrow, plus a drone show. All of that at rmvfreedomfest.com. But this is, they've got tables all the way to the back here.
This is nuts.
All the way to the front. They're expecting, for these dinners, 600-700 people for each one of the dinners. On top of all the other attendees that will be coming out. So well over 1,000 people.
And you know me, I was checking out the merch table.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's one that's specializing in bling. Which is, really kind of cool. And then you've got another one that's just specializing in Trump stuff.
It's basically bedazzled MAGA hats.
Yes, that's exactly it. Yeah, you can have red, white, blue, black, or gold, and it's pretty much it. But it's perfect, and they're really well done. So
bedazzled gold MAGA hat.
Yeah, if they don't show up later, I might be wearing one on camera just because.
There you go.
Yeah,
because
they're not here yet. So I'm thinking that that's the rules are fairly malleable at this time of the morning.
Doors open at 9:30 this morning. Would love for you all to join us. rmvfreedomfest.com. rmvfreedomfest.com. The Rocky Mountain Voice Freedom Festival. You can see everybody. They got the Shooting Association here. We're looking at some of the exhibit booths. The Heritage Foundation over there. Rocky Mountain Voice.
And Lauren Boebert's got a table over next to us.
Over here. Yep. Truth and Liberty is here as well. Colorado has a marijuana problem. That is very true.
Yeah.
Love to see that.
That's a nice one.
So much happening down here. We'll be broadcasting live this morning from the Rocky Mountain Voice Freedom Festival. But let's kick it off with some news. Blake Olson.
Blake Olson, news and comment.
Hey, good Friday morning, 58 and mostly sunny in Denver, 57 in the Springs. And Jeff and Billy in a good place right now. It'd be beautiful weather down there for the rodeo, expecting highs in the upper 80s today. News sponsored by Pastor Camp Heating and Air Conditioning. For a new home heating and cooling system, contact your Lennox dealer. Pastor Camp Heating and Air Conditioning at pastorcamp.com. Conditions apply. See dealer for details. Our top story, a desperate race to reach survivors continues in Venezuela, where more than 230 people are dead and thousands more are injured following Wednesday's strong earthquakes. The back-to-back magnitude 7.2 and 7.5 quakes left scores displaced as they collapsed homes and businesses. The U.S. is sending search and rescue teams and humanitarian supplies. The White House is applauding two major Supreme Court decisions this morning as a tremendous win.
White House spokesperson Abigail Jackson praised the outcome of Thursday's rulings in statements to The Hill. The celebration follows the High Court's 6-3 decision allowing the Trump administration to cut off temporary legal protections for thousands of Haitians and Syrians. It also comes after justices decided 6-3 to clear the path for the administration to revive an Obama-era policy called metering, which gives border officials the authority to turn away migrants before they cross the U.S.-Mexico border. I'm Mark Mayfield.
The Supreme Court is also ruling in favor of agrochemical company Monsanto and its parent company Bayer.
Justices restricted Americans' ability to sue pesticide makers over alleged health problems stemming from their products with Thursday's 7-2 ruling. It reined in thousands of lawsuits pursued in state courts that accused Bayer of failing to warn users that the active ingredient in its Roundup weed killer causes cancer. I'm Mark Mayfield.
President Trump welcomed a group of American farmers from across the U.S. to the White House for a dinner in the Rose Garden on Thursday. The event comes as Trump has ramped up his efforts to court farmers ahead of midterms after they experienced rising fertilizer costs sparked by the Iran war and pressure under the administration's tariff agenda. UN efforts to evacuate stranded ships from the Strait of Hormuz have been put on hold after a cargo ship was struck by the Iranian military. The Singapore-flagged container ship was struck near the coast of Oman on Thursday. No injuries reported. An 18-year-old has been arrested in connection with a deadly April shooting in Denver. You may remember this case. Police announced that the arrest of Desarius Wilford happened on Thursday. Investigators believe Wilford shot and killed 18-year-old Farrell Ware in a park at East 37th Avenue and Vine Street on April 5th. A woman was also killed at the park, but Wilford has not been charged with that shooting. No other information about Wilford's arrest has been released. One person is being treated after an electrical shock at a strip mall in Lakewood. First responders were called to the Jewel Square Shopping Center just before 10:30 Thursday morning. They rushed one person to the hospital with serious injuries. West Metro Fire says the shock was traced to an electrical box at the back of the strip mall. Investigators are looking into the circumstances that led to the electrical discharge. World Cup last night in L.A. tied at 2 in the 98th minute last night. Basically, the last play of the match. Turkey attacks Team USA. Remember, it's tied at 2.
Meggs. Guler still trying to get in. Chance for a cross. Comes back to the top of the box. Now it's clipped in at the backside. Matt Turner, it's stopped home. Turkey has scored the winning goal in the 98th minute.
Hey, John, can you bring me up?
Wow, what a scene.
Boo. Boo.
Talk to me about it, Billy.
Boo. No, that was a tough one. I am.
Yes.
Turkey, eh?
Yeah, there's Jeff as well.
Turkey.
I'm a little. I'm a little leapy this morning. So I stayed up to watch the whole thing. Yeah, I'm a little tired.
Same here. Same here.
That was rough, but decent. We didn't start everybody. I had to sit some people because of yellow cards, which is smart. Mm-hmm. It was nice to see Puslik get a run on and at least play a little bit. Didn't put himself in physical danger, which is what he needed to do. It was that last goal. The defense lost their mind. They didn't track. Yeah, they didn't track. The two center backs got caught ball watching. They didn't transfer when the ball went from the right side of the box over to the left side of the box.
Yes.
They didn't shift defensively, and they left their outside back on an island, and he got burned because of it, because he had two people that he was left to mark. And I'm still wanting to know, there was a midfielder that let his marker run into the box unfettered. He got inside the box, and the midfielder stopped, and the guy kept running. And I'm like, that's your man. You don't drop him off, not in the box. Not in the last 2 minutes of the game. You run with him. How much more running are you going to do in the next 90 seconds? You can spend the last bit of energy to run that extra 10 to 15 feet back in the box. That was bad form all around. But it's late in the match. The thing with the defense last night with the U.S., they started 2 different outside backs. So it's not the usual defensive setup, but you had people like Brendan Aronson, who's a wonderful attacking midfielder, get some time. There were a lot of people that were able to get in the pool for the first time. So if they're called on in later rounds, they don't necessarily feel like, oh gosh, I'm getting called in. It's a knockout stage. What am I going to do?
Great points.
Yeah, so it broke nerves. Also, now this may be just Bill at 6:10 in the morning. Drinking a giant cup of copium. It tastes delicious. But I have this feeling that maybe if the U.S. comes out and had won or is undefeated out of that group, they feel a little more undefeatable. They feel a little more invincible.
Overconfident.
And here it showed they have a weakness. Here they showed they're vulnerable against a team that hadn't won and had been beaten by lesser competition in the match. And it's a nice reminder that, hey, anybody can come up and take you. And it's also a lesson for them, because if they can get through, they face Bosnia-Herzegovina in the next round. After that, I think it's Egypt or South Korea, depending on the wins. So the next 2 matches are absolutely winnable. After that, you're likely to hit either Spain or Portugal. And so you've got to understand the serious nature of who you're going to come up against, but Portugal and Spain are beatable. And you've got to keep in mind when you're going to that match, what did Turkey just do to you? What did they do by playing you and pushing into the last minute? So it also gives you that idea that, hey, team, you're not unbeatable. You're not. This is not a destiny.
When does this actually become
real?
It is. It's real right now. It's been real the entire time.
When do people
did.
actually get eliminated?
Oh, they have been. They have been so far. There's 4 or 5
teams. We
teams.
lose yesterday, and then you talk about all these other games we're going to be playing, but it doesn't sound. Are we going to? Is the next one?
This is about. Have you talked? We've talked about FIFA, and for FIFA, this is about giant piles of money.
So this is about the number actually kick in.
It has already. It has.
So if America loses the next one, are they out?
Yes. Yeah, it is. Next stage is knockout stage. So what you do is you start out with the group games, and what it is, the reason they do the group match is the same reason you start out with kind of a round robin in most soccer tournaments, because any team that has spent the time and effort and money to get into the tournament, it's stupid to show up for one game and then go home. So they want to make sure that they come in and play at least 3 games. So at least it feels like you've made the effort, and qualifying is worth something to the team.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And they also get cash out of it. Yeah. So that's why you play the first 3 games. Yep. That's why Curacao got to play 3 games, because it's enjoyable for them. So that's fantastic. And the U.S., we were in that tier at one point where we were just happy to be here. We were just happy to be invited to the party, and we were like, hey, we don't get to dance with the pretty girls, but at least we're over here on the wall, and everybody says we're here and they wave to us. And that's where we were. Next round is the knockout round. That's why this is serious, right? This entire round robin was about seeding as far as where you are. Now we come out as the first seed. It's kind of nice. It's our path forward. Next 2 rounds, very winnable. That 3rd one, but by then we're looking at quarters. You're looking at quarterfinals, etc. And so that's the serious stuff. So this could be really fun. Knockout round kicks off. Yeah, is the next round, and the U.S. comes in.
Great information. I
had
no idea they didn't have the 2 players.
Yeah. So the next time around, it is lose, you go home. Yeah.
Gotcha. No, this is awesome.
Serious. Yeah.
All right.
It's awesome.
We got a big one today. Norway and France. This is awesome. This will be fun. NHL draft.
Norway got the Viking guy that all the girls like.
Erling Haaland.
Yeah, man.
And my feed is filled with drooling women.
Oh, yeah, yes. This is going to be interesting because it's Norway, France, and you have 2 of the best strikers on the planet. You have Kylian Mbappe from France, and you have Erling Haaland out of Norway. But they're different. They're different strikers. They approach it differently. And one of them should change the game, but the question is, who is it? Who gets that moment when they face off against each other, and what does the supporting cast do behind them? But those are going to be the superstars. Those will be the marquee players. Oh, the row,
awesome.
The Norwegian row.
Yeah,
they do that. Yeah, for their
Get your lutefisk and Lefse ready to go.
Yeah, the Canadians were trying to ape that. They were trying to do a canoe row. Not the same thing. Doesn't work as well. Doesn't look the same. No, it doesn't look the same. Not the same. No, it doesn't look as good.
They're winning the supporter
they are.
Prize, no doubt.
Oh, yeah, they are. Yeah, they and the Dutch. The Dutch and the Norwegians are just killing it this time around.
No doubt.
But
NHL,
today, France and Norway, that's it. Yeah.
That's right. That's going to be fun. NHL draft tonight. Avs trading away forward Valerie Nichushkin to the Blue Jackets in exchange for a second-round selection. Colorado also received a future third and fifth-round pick as part of the deal. That happened last night. Rocks at the Twins tonight. 57 in the Springs, 58 in Denver, and it's 57.5 in Castle Rock down there where Jeff and Billy are. And I am Blake Olson. More of the Jeff and Bill show ahead on News Talk 710 KNUS and now on AM 1460 and FM 101.1 The Answer in the Springs. This is where you hear both sides. We are the Jeff and Bill show.
Still a few clouds around Denver and the surrounding metro area for early Friday. Temperatures will be in the mid-50s to start, then with some sun in the morning. That'll help us get to the middle and upper 80s. Chance for some afternoon thunderstorms, and then we'll have decreasing clouds Friday night with lows upper 50s. Hot, dry, breezy weekend, which will continue for the work week ahead. Saturday and Sunday, highs low to mid-90s, lows upper 50s, low 60s, right around the upper 80s, low 90s to finish off June, Monday and Tuesday. I'm day weather meteorologist Don Watzel.
$710 KNUS in Denver.
AM 1460, FM 101.1, The Answer, Colorado Springs.
All along the Front Range. This is the Jeff and Bill Show, where you hear both sides. And we're down here at the Rocky Mountain Voice Freedom Festival in Douglas County, Colorado, getting ready to launch this thing at about 10 a.m. I'm literally going to walk from this to welcome everybody to the
fantastic.
Rocky Mountain Voice Freedom Festival up there on the main stage. It looks beautiful in here. Wall-to-wall tables, chairs, excitement.
commercialization and how much it has taken over the commercialization, then you have some allies here. And it's a nice breath of fresh air to figure out that, one, you're not alone in those ideas, and two, you may join up with a group that is actually working towards your goals. So it's kind of cool.
Yeah, that's exactly right. You also have candidates here. So people
lots of
that
candidates.
need to win, build grassroots support, get volunteers, get donations, speak on the stage, all that stuff. The next generation of candidates will be here. We'll be honoring lawmakers tonight. I got a whole big list of them, about 25
it's a huge
or so.
list. It's fantastic.
Lawmakers that'll be here, that'll be getting the Shield and Sword Award from Law and Order Action. Those are folks that stepped up to support law enforcement, put victims first, not criminals, down at the state capitol. So what we're seeking to do is nudge lawmakers to continue to take public safety as a higher and higher priority in the work that they do. So they'll be honored on the stage along with friends George Brockler and Michael Allen for their work in their district attorney.
And I think what's very important about the idea of honoring them for their work and pushing for supporting law enforcement and holding people accountable for crimes is that we are seeing overwhelmingly in the electorate it is a winning issue.
Yeah,
that
that's right.
Regardless of political party, people are concerned. Even though you hear the Democrat candidates talk about understanding the plight of the criminal and letting them steal 3 cars before we're really concerned about them, think you feel wiser. Or the idea of cashless bail, the idea of not holding them accountable for certain crimes. We've had an issue in the southern part of Colorado with a district attorney that was holding nobody responsible for any crimes. And so it crosses over political lines. There are Democrat voters out there and a ton of unaffiliated voters out there that are mad about the petty crime, that are mad about the shoplifting, that are mad about some of the larger fraud and economic crime that happens both in our state and nationally. So the crime is a winning issue across all affiliated parties.
Yep, you get it. You get that point. Yeah. Then there's the entertainment factor, right?
Yeah.
And we're going to be hosting people like Dog the Bounty Hunter, Greg Gutfeld. That's to enjoy the evenings, get together, and have some laughs together. And finally, the great addition to this year's event, because I've hosted political conferences for nearly a decade, we wanted to bring in family fun.
Yes,
for
that's important.
years, it was just getting together and kind of like intellectual exercises and interesting fun times.
Yeah, pat each other on the back and go, yes, we are very smart. We are so smart. I can't believe how smart we are. Yes.
We wanted to give, as conservatives who believe in the formation of family, the opportunities for families to really enjoy time together and to celebrate Colorado. And that's why we're putting on the rodeo, the family festival. By the way, family festival free to kids 17 and under. That kicks off tomorrow, 10 a.m., Saturday at the Douglas County Fairgrounds. But then the idea of just getting everybody together and having a really good time enjoying rodeo, having the kids jump on the bounce house, the mechanical bull, a beer garden for dad and mom, food trucks, all of that. So that gives you an overview, a breadth of what's to be achieved over the next 2 days. It is going to be great. We're going to hear folks from like Tina Peters, newsmakers, right, who fresh out of prison give us some insight into what that was like and what she hopes to do now.
I hear there's a breakout session with her about how to make a shiv. Okay, I may have just made that up. I'm sorry. Might have made that one up. I'm sorry.
We all saw the fight video.
Yes,
we
exactly.
We all saw the fight video.
We did that, yes. Yeah, we saw that.
How to get up in prison with Tina Peters.
Yeah, exactly.
The breakout session at the Freedom Festival.
This is why I'm not allowed at the planning meetings.
Oh, my gosh. All right, good morning, Colorado. Yes. We will continue live broadcasting from the Rocky Mountain Voice Freedom Festival. You're listening to the Jeff and Bill Show, 710 KNUS in Denver.
AM 1460 and FM 101.1, The Answer in Colorado Springs. As we hear both sides, we are the Jeff and Bill Show.
buck 'em out. Born to buck, put your Nakonas on. We're going to rodeo 9 to 9.
KNUS in Denver.
AM 1460 FM 101.1, The Answer, Colorado Springs.
All along the Front Range. This is the Jeff and Bill Show, where you hear both sides. We're broadcasting live from the Rocky Mountain Voice Freedom Festival, kicking off later this morning. 10 a.m. is the launch time from the main stage. This thing looking beautiful, wall-to-wall, tables, chairs, energy and excitement building, exhibitors all around the outside. We did this on specifically, Bill, because I've been to events before where they tuck the exhibitors far away.
Yes. No,
Right?
no, don't do
like
that. Yeah.
right now, I mean, you could walk over to the Heritage Foundation booth. You can buy a rhinestone MAGA hat, sit and listen to a speech. We got food trucks pulling up outside, so you go grab the food, come back in. We're going to have bars over there.
Oh,
really?
That's fantastic.
We're going to have a bar
That is
right
smart.
here.
Yes, that is smart. Oh, that is smart. That is smart because you are bringing some of the casual stuff in where people are doing.
To be drunk when you listen to
yes, that's true. No, but the idea is, what I like is you're bringing... normally in these type of events, you separate out what is going on, speakers and other things away from, as you talked about it, the vendors and the booths, and it almost seemed like a two-stage event where the vendors, hey, we were happy to take your money and take your cash, but for the things that everybody's coming here and the stuff that was advertised, we're putting that in a different room. I've never understood why they haven't commingled them, because as you're listening to the speakers, I'm sorry, not all the time are you all honestly engaged 110% of the time, or maybe there's time in between each speaker. You should have time inside of the room to wander around, hang out with people, and spend some money, and also talk to the exhibitors. I think it's a great way to ingratiate yourselves to the exhibitors and also to the crowd and say, no, this is an entire group that is together. It's not the idea that, hey, you go over here and these people are going to talk to you and try to sell you stuff, and then the entertainment and stuff is over here. This is all encompassing. So while you're listening to a speaker, you can get yourself a bedazzled cowboy hat that says Trump won, which is fantastic. Or you can get yourself a Rocky Mountain Voice hat. Their merch is fantastic. It's
Colorado again.
Yep, and they have
the gear they have,
and they have some great dark burgundy maroon hats that just say truth. And here's the thing that's so smart about that: it's truth, and then there's the period. That's the touch. The fact that there's the period at the end is a perfect touch, because like truth, nope, end of full sentence, full stop. That's what it is. That is wonderful. That little dot on the end is the perfect way to make sure that moniker works.
You know, I'm having lots of flashbacks to the near decade-long run I've had hosting a lot of these events. Funny stories all throughout the years. You know,
a little PTSD too.
Yeah, right. One of my favorites though was I watched Charlie Kirk rise up from, I think I still have the email from 2016 of Charlie going, "Dear Mr. Hunt, any chance I might be able to speak at the Western Conservative Summit?" to Charlie, can I pay you your massive speaking fee to come speak at our events? Right. So to watch him journey in that. But one time we were sitting backstage, and I think I was sitting there with Don Jr. and Charlie, and the show caller comes. And, so everything at these events is scripted. Every minute is scripted. And so they would go, Mr. Kirk, we need to stage you, get you ready, get the mic ready for you to go up and speak, all that stuff. And Charlie just turns to me as he's walking up on stage and goes, "So, Jeff, what do you want me to talk about?"
Squeaky bumhole time.
I'm like, "Charlie, you didn't take... I don't know, a little time last night to figure out what you're going to talk
about this?
Just on the way up? You go, "Hey, Jeff, what do you want me to talk about?"
Oh, geez.
Charlie, young people, conservatism. Okay, got it. And
I can do that.
He had his joke. I heard all the jokes. He's like, he'd always start out, "I'm from Chicago, where people say they serve 2 terms, their first term in office and their second term in jail." And that was his opening joke,
which is good
for Charlie Kirk. So that another fun moment was the time Jared Polis
Oh, yeah.
came to the Western Conservative
That
Summit.
still is one of your gold stars, the fact that you got Polis to come.
Well,
and behave.
so the run-up to this was kind of fun. So we had this National Day of Prayer.
Yeah.
And so Ken Buck, chairman of the Colorado Republican Party at the time, said he would like to be a part of what we were doing for National Day of Prayer. What we were doing was using the candidate call-out service. I don't know if you've ever gotten these calls where it says, like, Cynthia Kaufman is hosting a teletown hall.
Yes.
Press 1 if you'd like to be a part of it, right? And you're like,
Yes.
beep, and it drops you into the middle of it.
Oh, yeah.
So you don't, like, they're talking, like, you just flip
all of a sudden
in,
there, yeah.
all of a sudden there. So we said, well, why don't we use that technology and let's robocall, like, hundreds of thousands of people and invite them to pray with us on the National Day of Prayer.
Oh, that's nice.
Right?
That's smart,
Kind of cool. So Ken Buck's like, yeah, I'd love to be a part of that. And I'm like, well, we're nonpartisan. I can't just have the Republicans. So I DM'd Jared Polis.
No.
Like on X.
You slipped into his DM.
Right.
Well,
so
hello.
I slide into Jared Polis' DMs. That's going to blow up online. I'm not
that
gonna
will.
Get over that.
You're never going to.
And I'm like, hey, we're doing this National Day of Prayer thing. We'd love for you to be part of it. We got the Republicans. Let's do a Democrat. Let's do a nonpartisan time of prayer.
Yeah.
And he did. He jumped in. Wow. Which, I got to go find the recording on this. The classic Jared Polis prayer.
Oh, what? Oh,
which is like heavenly beings, we thank you for the trees.
Oh, geez.
Type things, right?
Yes, exactly.
It's like a Boulder Lip.
Yep.
It's a Boulder Lip donor prayer.
Oh, yes.
So he has a fine experience. And so I fill out the big form that you have to anytime you want to request the governor.
Oh, yeah.
And they come back and they said, sure, he would like to be somebody that welcomes attendees, right? So he's not going to give a speech about policy. He's not going to get up there and go, Republicans, blah, 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 blah. He's going to basically, in front of thousands of people, he was going to walk out and go, on behalf of the state of Colorado, we're so glad you're here. Welcome.
Oh, that's great.
That's basically what he did.
Yeah.
So I get the job of trying to introduce Jared Polis to 2,000 conservatives. Right? So here's what I'm trying. Here's what the needle
I know your
I'm
pain.
trying to get to.
I have done the stage announcements where the last thing they want to see is the guy coming up to the stage announcements when they want to see the band.
Well, it's the
exact opposite
than
though.
That in this case,
they don't want to see Polis.
Well, what do you do? So
Yeah.
you cannot walk out. He's your guest. You cannot walk out there and go, all right, folks.
Yeah.
This guy's been screwing over the state for the last 4 years. Why don't you see here?
Yeah.
I don't know. But
pull those tomatoes out of your pockets.
Right.
Yes, get ready. Yeah.
You can't do that.
Yeah.
You also can't go out there and gush over the guy.
Oh, God,
because
no.
then everybody's like,
what is this?
What event? Why did I pay to be here?
Yeah.
Where they're like, so here's what I did.
Yeah.
I go, because we had invited Democrats every year since we started that thing.
Yeah, that's very smart.
And nobody had ever come.
Of course not.
So, no.
Yeah,
I mean,
no.
but it's all part of what you have to do as a C3 is you have to make sure that it's not just a partisan event, that everybody's invited.
And some of those Democrats are like, I know they're trying to trick me. I know there's a trick.
Well, Jared Polis was wearing a bulletproof vest.
Oh, jeez. Okay.
Like, it was under his shirt.
Yeah. Oh,
so I go
wow.
up to pat him on the back, and I'm like,
okay.
Okay.
Okay, then.
So here's what I did. I go out there and I go, folks, for a decade, we have been inviting Democrats to be a part of this thing, and they've never come.
Yeah.
Until today.
Oh, that's the way to do it.
And I said, Jared Polis, governor of the Colorado, is brave enough to come here, and he's going to interact with the very best people I know, the Western conservative, and I know.
Oh, that's great.
I know you will give him a hearty welcome.
Oh, wow. Nice
And
job.
so he walks out to a standing ovation.
Wow. Okay. Now, the thing that was genius there is you set the expectation for what the behavior should be from the crowd.
Yeah,
You're saying, this is who we are. And you said, okay, show him who we are is also, you told them, listen, you came out there, let's boo and everything else, and they would. But you came out and said, let's show him that we can stand, we can cheer for him, and they went up to the tens. They stood up.
Standing
oh, that's fantastic.
ovation.
Oh, that's great.
For
Good
Jared
job.
Polis as he walked out. So
that's fantastic.
That's the type
you put lipstick on that pig. Good job.
That's the type of wild stories that come out of this. I'll talk when we come back after the break and you choose the news. I'll talk about the time we had Cory Gardner.
Yeah.
And then there's healthcare debates.
Oh.
So a whole bunch of people in wheelchairs came in, and locked their wheelchairs and then started shouting him down.
You can't pull him. No.
So
yes.
Court Gardner's trying to deal with a bunch of people in wheelchairs that locked him, and we can't wheel them out, and they're disrupting. It was wild. All right.
I was working at a country club, and there was a wonderful woman, and she was in a wheelchair, and the family wanted to go, and she didn't, and that's what she did. She's like, they're like, no, Mom, we're going home, and she's like, quick, no, we're not. And so he'll take you, and I'm like, no, I won't. I can't take her anywhere. Yeah. Did she get her extra a double whiskey? Yes, she did before she left. Yes, yes, Grandma won. Yes.
This is the Jeff and Bill Show, broadcasting live from the Rocky Mountain Voice Freedom Festival at the Douglas County Fairgrounds in Castle Rock, Colorado. Tickets still available. It's like nearly sold out. You're getting some of the last few ones. But go to rmvfreedomfest.com. RMV, as in Rocky Mountain Voice, freedomfest.com. Rodeo tomorrow, Saturday, $45 for adults, free for kids 17 and under. If you'd like to join us, all of that at rmvfreedomfest.com. We will continue. We have Bill Thorpe's You Choose the News Loser Edition coming up. You're listening to us on 710 KNUS in Denver.
AM 1460, FM 101.1, The Answer, Colorado Springs. This is where we hear both sides, and the silly stuff is next. It's the Jeff and Bill Show.
It's Billy and I doing a very special live remote broadcast from the Rocky Mountain Voice Freedom Festival in Douglas County, Colorado, Douglas County Fairgrounds in Castle Rock, Colorado. You're welcome to join us.
Yes.
Tickets available and details at rmvfreedomfest.com. But Billy, it's what everybody's been waiting for. The Friday edition of You Choose the News.
Oh, the bestest boy. Well, a gaming PC owner says, hey, maybe being a gamer saved my life recently because his neighbor's dog tried to shoot him. Yes. Yes, a Redditor posted this online that what happened was he was asleep late at night, and then all of a sudden there was a loud boom, so much so that it woke him up, and then he looks over and his gaming PC next to his bed, something hit it. The thing's destroyed. Well, it turns out that his neighbor's dog jumped up onto the bed, touched the firearm with a paw, set off the gun, discharged it, and the bullet went through the wall. Here's the cool thing. If the gaming PC wasn't where it was, the guy would have been shot. The gaming PC stopped the bullet from hitting him. After the police arrived and investigated, he said, yes, you absolutely would have been hit by the bullet if you had been sleeping, if your PC had not altered the trajectory of the bullet at that time. The neighbor said they just apologized profusely. They said they will absolutely pay for everything. They felt so bad, and they're really, really sorry. So there is an investigation going on as far as why.
Just leaving firearms on beds.
Yeah, probably not a good thing. Where the dogs go, yeah.
Or for you.
Yes, not a good thing.
By the way, it's bring your dog to work day to day.
Oh, good. So are you telling me that someone has to be shot here? That's the thing here. Okay. Now, Blake, your choice of your headline, sir. Leadership example to increase efficiency, or it's a caper to get more money?
Caper to get more money.
Yeah, it's a caper to get more money. Hey, you might notice a change in your shopping carts, and there may be some new advertising screens there, but it's not just to show you stuff. It's to monitor what you're doing. There is a brand new Instacart. Caper Carts pack cameras. They're putting cameras, scales, and tracking information into grocery store carts in places that are now live in over 100 U.S. cities across 15 states. That Kroger uses them, ShopRite, Fairway Market. A whole bunch of people are using them, and what it is it's AI that watches what you're putting into the cart and then might actually give you a bonus. Let's say you just put in those ice cream cones. It will then feed you advertisements about what ice cream the advertisers have paid to put in front of your eyeballs while you're wandering through the store. This is going to be absolutely wonderful for all the parents because you're going to get suggested by the sugar cereals and all the other crap that your kids are crying about all the time already. So, yes.
AI
power generated
shopping cart.
Yeah, General Mills, Del Monte, and a bunch of others are going to pay you through the nose in order to personally target you when you are actually in the buying sequence. They're really looking at this. The thing is, it may not actually save you money. Remember, this is just advertising their brands.
No, definitely not.
Yeah.
But Billy, you and I were talking about this the other day. I don't go to the store almost ever.
How do you not go to the store?
The Walmart delivery app, and now they do the $9.99 like Amazon, where it's like unlimited deliveries for.
I don't. Yeah.
So I don't. I maybe have been in a store. I go in a store maybe once every 2 months.
Jeez, I'm in every other day because I live with a plague of locusts at my home. It's not kids, it's children and locusts. Everything's always missing.
Blake, do you go into the store?
No, yes, I do. I don't have stuff delivered. That sounds like a great idea, though.
Oh, no way.
And for us, the stores are like 35, 40 minutes away.
That I can see. Yeah, for me, it's a hop, skip, and a jump. And I got two of them right across the street from each other. Yeah. It takes me less than 2 minutes to go from Safeway to King Soopers. So that's why, and for me, this is the weird part of how I'm wired. For me, grocery stores are a giant marketing experiment. And so I get in there and just watch. I want to see what the end caps are doing. I want to see stack shelves. Oh, yeah, I do. If it is weird stuff, I'm like, let's buy this. We're absolutely, in fact, speaking of the weird stuff, I bought Becky's Magic Bag. She went and visited Buc-ee's because of all the World Cup fans going there. So we have got some food that we're going to try later on. So, okay, now, Jeff, final choice this morning, sir. Leadership example or to increase efficiency?
Increase efficiency.
Yes, to increase efficiency, that is what Windows 11 is supposed to do, according to Microsoft. But on Windows 11, have you tried to check your email? That's kind of weird. So Windows 11 ships with 2 versions of Outlook. There's Outlook Classic and long-running Win32 desktop app that's built for the powerful users. Then there's the new Outlook. Microsoft is pushing it's the future of webmail. The newer one is built on WebView 2. In essence, it is a browser window that loads Outlook.com. Now, if you've ever tried to use them, you know, they're not the same. If you go with the classic version and you hit an email that pops up, it's right there.
Right.
If you use the new version, it'll take 10 seconds or longer because it's opening up a new instance. Yeah, so this is the idea. In the claim and the name of efficiency, Windows is making you wait longer in order to click and get your email.
Don't you love all that stuff they pre-program on there and then try to force you to use? Like, it's like, you want to use Edge? Are you sure you don't want to use Edge? How dare you not want to use Edge?
None of your friends use Edge. We will tell them.
I was listening to a funny story about that, Weezer ad.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe it wasn't that. But someone put a music video into the computers in the 90s?
Yeah.
That became super popular. Do you remember
wow.
this?
I have to think what it was. I have to remember which one it was.
Yeah. I thought it was Weezer.
I would go with the
like
Rickroll, but
that
was different. Yeah. Also, Windows is having a problem with, they kept telling you that, hey, there's this drop-dead date coming up here for Windows 10, and then it will just go away and you won't be able to use it anymore. Well, evidently the conversion rate hasn't been good, so they have very quietly decided to extend their service for Windows 10 through next year.
Hey,
and they're not telling anybody, but it's because nobody is actually converting over. Yeah. So, also the one we didn't get to, a J.P. Morgan Chase director has been fired after a video showed her emptying a public trash can during the New York Knicks championship parade and taking the trash can home with her.
I don't blame her so much for that. But...
She dumped the trash on the street and then just walked on the subway with the trash can. Now she's unemployed. I'm okay with that.
She was a DEI executive, too, at Chase.
All right, that's the end of You Choose the News. Back to you, Jeff.
You're listening to the Jeff and Bill Show, a very live, very live.
Yes, very live.
Unique, special live broadcast at the Rocky Mountain Voice Freedom Festival in Douglas County, Colorado. We'll continue from down here. You're listening to us on 710 KNUS in Denver.
AM 1460 and FM 101.1, The Answer in Colorado Springs. We'll be right back.